Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to welcome all of our wonderful winners. We have one who couldn't make it today, so we have 5 of you in the audience. I said 5, okay? Really, it's 6. This is the first year that we had so many submissions, and we are so happy that I said, we can't pick one person for every, we had to do 2. So there's a tie for first, second, and third place. So thank you to the parents and to the teachers and to everything that gets done on a daily basis in school, and then yearly we ask you to do this, and so we thank you. So congratulations to all the family. And we have all of our lovely county commissioners with us. Thank you for joining us on another day here in your great chairs, nice and comfortable there.
And we have 3 of our judges here today, too.
And 3 of our judges. And that what we were getting to, of course, because I'd like to say this is the Lackawanna County Commission for Women, and I'm Laurie Cadden, who's the newly ordained president. Following Mrs. Donna Barbetti, hooray, for the many, many years that she's been here. And since this is about women, I'd like to say, as Pat so appropriately pointed out, we have all three, and I like to quote this, I've said it before, you'll hear it again. When Ruth Bader Ginsburg was asked how many women will be enough on the Supreme Court, her answer was, when there's 9 of us on the Supreme Court. So 3 of Lackawanna County judges are here. We have Judge Corbett, Judge Moyle, and Judge Munley. Here we go. How about a big round of applause? Wave, everybody. Girl power, nothing like it. So we're going to start. Again, thank you. And to all the ladies from the commission, thank you for joining us. Just so you know this too, this year we're doing things, that photo was just taken. We'll go to the Scranton Times, to the newspaper, for name droppers. We will also mention the name of Ariane, who's not here, in it. And also Lamar Advertising, those are the big billboards you see all over town, have agreed to do some billboard advertising for us for all of the winners as well. So you'll see your name up in lights on billboards. I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but your name and the winner of which place you came in and where you're at. So we are very grateful for that and thankful. You get a nice cash prize and a beautiful certificate, and of course your medal. So again, thank you so much. We will continue to do as much as we can for you because it means the world to us that you participate. And as I said, we got a lot of submissions. I think we had about 75 or so this year. So that was big, and everyone did a wonderful job. So I'd like to first start with the 3rd place winners. We have Jessica Truger from Dunmore Middle School. Jess, come on up. Come on, honey. Now, did I say it correctly? Trogger, and I said I used to say it again. Jessica Trogger. So Jessica did, look at this beautiful. This is Florence Nightingale, everybody. So she's going to read you her story, if you would, and then you will get your gifts. Go ahead.
Florence Nightingale was a guiding force in the field of nursing. She proved that instead of giving patients deadly medicines, they should care for their basic needs. In 1853, Florence was appointed superintendent of nurses at the Institution for the Care of Sick Gentlewomen in Distressed Circumstances in London. In 1854, she was a nurse at the hospital in Scutari, Turkey, during the Crimean War. During the next 21 months, she tried to improve hospital conditions. On November 29, 1855, a meeting was held in London to formally recognize her efforts, resulting in the Nightingale Fund for Nurse Training.
Thank you very much. Your medal, honey. We would have loved Florence to join us here today, but that was impossible. So
she's here in spirit.
That's right. Here you go, honey. Okay, here's yours, and then Bern, that's yours. Here's your gift. All up in lights, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sure. Yeah. There you go. You got it?
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jess. Yay. Next up, we have Rose Narvez. Rose is a 3rd place winner, and she is from West Scranton Intermediate, Mr. O'Malley. And Rose chose to do Betsy Ross, and that's our Betsy. Again, we'd like Betsy here. She can't be. So Rose, Would you like to tell everybody why you chose Betsy?
Betsy Ross was born on July 1st, 1752. She was known for making the first American flag. Betsy Ross and her two girls showed the United States flag to George Washington and three other men. She was born in
Help you, sweetie. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Betsy Ross is herself a simple. She was a humble seamstress creating a flag for the new nation.
Very good, Rose. Stand right here, sweetheart, okay? Listen, look what I have for you, kid.
That's
Your hair is beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay? And then here's your.
This way.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice, Rose.
There you go.
Look at
your
your
beautiful
little flag. They're up in
bookmark.
lights.
You did beautifully, honey.
And turn around and we'll get a picture of your beautiful face and all you've done here. You ready? Here we go. Thanks, Rose.
Congratulations.
Thanks, sweetie. And now we're moving on to second place. Okay. We have Aaron Albert, who is another West Scranton Intermediate student. He chose the lovely Candace Kelly, who is an anchor with WBRE. Here is Candace's photo. Aaron, come on up, and Becky, if you could come over. Aaron, could you first read why you chose Candace, and then Becky will speak to you, sweetie, okay?
Candace Kelly first started in television news after she graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Mass Communication from Minnesota State University at Mankato. At first, she worked behind the scenes at KARE TV in Minneapolis and switched to the other side of the camera at KTTC TV in Rochester, MN, Minnesota. Candace was a reporter, anchor, and producer there. Candace is a 3-time regional Emmy Award recipient. She most recently won a Mid-Atlantic Emmy for Best Evening Newscast with the Eyewitness News evening team. Candace manages two daughters, Chloe and Grace, and has a husband named Tom Kelly.
Hello. I'm Becky Stitzer, and I'm the Creative Services Director for Eyewitness News, WBRE, WYOU, PAHomepage.com. Congratulations to all the students here. I got to see some of your work, and there is a lot of creativity here. As Creative Services Director, that's a fancy word for art director, so come find me when you need a job. Before we get on with things, I heard there's some breaking news, and I think we're going to tune in.
Eyewitness News begins with breaking news.
A West Scranton Intermediate student is being awarded for his talent in a bookmark contest. But the honor is all mine. I am extremely shocked and grateful you chose me as your subject. There are many other very important people you could have picked, and I am so humbled you thought of me. I wish I could be there to see you get recognized for all of your hard work. You should be proud. So enjoy every moment of your success and keep up that good work. Thank you for watching and including me in your project. I certainly appreciate it.
So as you can see, Candace can't be here today during the 5 o'clock show in a couple of minutes. So she sends her apologies, and I'm sorry, but you're stuck with me instead. As you can see, on behalf of Candace and the whole Eyewitness News team, we want to thank you for recognizing her in the Women's History Bookmark Contest. It means the world to Candace. I can't begin to tell you how excited and surprised she is that you chose her. And she says thank you, and it's a huge honor to be included with the wonderful women that are all being recognized today. And it also means a lot to the Eyewitness News team. So Candace sent me with some direct orders, and She said, I need to thank you, give you a hug, and make sure that you get lots of gifts and that you come to Wilkes-Barre soon so you can meet her in person. And I have this. This is your certificate that gets you in the door. And then there's lots of gifts in here, including what you just saw on the TV. So there you go, and congratulations. We're very proud of you. Here's your card.
Okay, Erin, we have to bestow some things on you. Let me get your under
She has
here.
to
I
get
can
your
move out
thing
of you. Just 1 minute, sweetie.
Just
Over
1
here.
minute,
You know,
sweetie.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Beck. Okay. Here you go, buddy. Boy, you have everything on here.
You gotta take the
There
hat
you go. There you go. There, you can put it back on. Here's your bookmark. Look it. And by the way, she loves her photos. She said you did a great job. So turn here. Bernie has a gift for you too, Erin.
There you go. Put that in your bag. Go right here.
Okay. All right, and then turn around here and we'll get this way, sweetie, and we'll get a picture right here. Donna, stand. Here, I'll hold it for him.
All right.
Thank you, buddy. Good for you.
Congratulations.
Becky. Oh, Aaron, here you go, bud.
Did he get a bookmark?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't know about you, but I was crying with that. Really, good job, buddy. Okay, next up, Ariane Jeanette, who is a 7th grader at West Scranton Intermediate, could not join us today. But she drew the most beautiful picture of a dear friend of ours by the name of Miss Jean Bovard, who was the immediate past executive director of the Scranton Area Foundation. This picture is great. We love it. We want Jean to come up because Jean is going to be medaled in Ariane's absence. And she is going to read this about herself so we can tell you in place of the little girl. Jean was going to wear her little girl dress today, but we decided not to. Miss Jean Bovard. Come on, Jean. Do you want me to read or did you want to? Could you have your glasses? Yeah, okay. I was thinking. Come on over near me. Well, of course, this is the Jean Bovard. We love her. And when I called her, I have to tell you, it was such an honor to call these people and say they won. Candace was thrilled. Judge Corbett, thrilled. Jean Bovard, thrilled that somebody would think to do this. And it's so heartwarming. So kids, keep doing it. Be so nice. So we have Jean Bovard is an extraordinary person, although she is retired from her last job. That's true. She has been.
You don't know my last job.
I know, that's true. You did tell me something we won't talk about. She has been director of the College Volunteer Program and has overseen the distribution of more than $10 million. Marywood University and the University of Scranton have been extremely grateful. Marywood is also very grateful that they have even given her a doctorate. The $10 million funded the education, civic, and the arts organization of Lackawanna County. She has done amazing things to help Marywood and the university. And every other organization that the Scranton Area Foundation has touched and people have given to manage their funds, Jean Bovard, for many, many, many years, has done a wonderful job at the helm. So we thank you. You're the best.
Thank you.
Do you want to say something to this little girl, even though she won't hear you? Do you want to say how honored you are? Go ahead.
Certainly.
Go ahead.
When I look out at this wonderful audience, I am very, very honored to be here with all of you. I don't know all of you, but I may have to introduce myself to all of you, so get ready. Congratulations to our wonderful young people who deserve these prizes and the acclamations that go with them. And thank you all at the front row for showing up and being here and sharing your joys with others, to say nothing of our magnificent group here. Clap for these fellows.
Yes. Thank you, Jean. Here, this is yours. Do you want to have Jean doing it? Yeah, let's take a photo with you, Jean. You're representing Ariane today.
Medaling her.
Yeah,
You
well,
forgot her medal.
Oh, I forgot, dear God.
Medal
Jean,
her.
here you go. In Ariane's absence.
Well, what's Ariane going to do?
She's going to get it. We're just going to do this now, though. Here we go. Turn around.
Bunny ears. Congratulations, honey.
Thanks, buddy.
Congrats.
Thank you all. Bookmark. Thank you very much. There you go, babe.
We are very blessed in this area to have so many wonderful people and the children that are following in their footsteps and the people who lead us in all that we do. So I'm very grateful and very thankful to all of you. All of you.
It's terrific. I'll get it. Okay, folks. Mark, I didn't do anything with that, did I? Thank you. I tripped over the wire. Okay, we're moving on. We have the tie for first place. Okay. First one is, well, let me tell you who they are. Ryan Lewis. Ryan is a student, 7th grader at West Scranton Intermediate. His teacher's Mr. Yakavazi. And that's what I have to say. We have Mr. Yakavazi, Mrs. Herman, Mrs. Borthwick, and Mrs. McNeff from Dunmore have produced great children to do this. So thank you to all of you. But we have Ryan, who's again from Mr. Yakavazi's room, and he is a West Scranton Intermediate. And Ryan has chosen to do a little story on Nancy K. Holmes. Now, Nancy K. Holmes, which is beautiful, her library, there's a library named after Nancy K. in Greenridge. From what I understand from the librarian, Ryan, you're a frequent visitor there, and she was very honored that you were chosen. He did a beautiful job as tie for first. And I just have to tell you that Nancy Kay, who was a wonderful woman, he'll tell you a little bit about her. She's no longer with us. She was my children's second cousin, and she was a delightful lady who did a lot of wonderful things and had to be because the library is named after her. So Ryan, you want to come up and tell us about Nancy Kay? Here you go, buddy.
Nancy K. Rogers Holmes was a former Scranton City Councilwoman that served on Scranton City Council in the middle of the 1990s and then later went on to become chairwoman of the Scranton Home Rule Charter Study Commission. She became the Greenridge Neighborhood Association's president, making Greenridge a better place. She also worked in concert with neighbors in making the Island Park on Woodland Street beautiful. She taught physical education and health for the Scranton School District, where she retired in 2003. After she sadly lost a battle to cancer, the Greenridge Library was named the Nancy K. Holmes Library in Memoriam.
There you go. All right, buddy. Let's put this on you, okay? Miss Donna and Miss Bernie. Here's your seat.
Isn't that beautiful?
Let's turn you around so you can face Fran. Okay?
What a great smile.
There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Ryan. Okay. The second first place winner is Victoria Watkins. Victoria, another student of Mr. Yakavazi. She is, again, 7th grade at West Scranton Intermediate. Pat, I can't resist. Go West. She wrote about our wonderful judge sitting in the middle here, the Miss Trish Corbett, who was the first female judge elected to the county bench, which we are grateful. And then the two beauties as well next to her, they're next in line. But Trish was this is, look at. Now, Trish, do you want to tell everyone what you said when I showed you this today? As only a woman would say. Anyway, we'd like Victoria Watkins to come up and talk a little bit. Read your story, Victoria.
Judge Patricia Corbett, born in 1958. She was elected as the first female judge in Lackawanna County. The year she took the stand was 1997. This impacted the women in the Lackawanna County area because it gave them a sense of voice in society. She is the judge for the Court of Common Pleas in the county. Sure, there were female magistrates, but the leap to be elected in 1997 to be a sitting judge for the 45th District was a breakthrough for Lackawanna County women to have a say in the laws and regulations that they live by.
Before we do this, let's take a picture and then we're going to call Trish up, okay? Turn around. Let me put this on you, okay? And then we're going to take a real quick photo. Turn it this way, sweet. Here, hold that this way. And we'll put this down. Thank you. Trish Corbett would like to say a few words. Here you go, honey. Judge Trish Corbett, I should say. Let me move out of your way, sweetie. First of all.
Thank you so
Let
much.
me get out so you two can have the spotlight. You can stand right here. Don't be afraid of the judge.
I have to tell you, this is the greatest honor that I think I have ever received. It was a tremendous honor and privilege to be elected in 1997 to the Court of Common Pleas, but to think that nearly 20 years later, a young girl in West Scranton Intermediate would consider that a breakthrough is beyond words. I just can't believe it. But the greatest thing about it is that you're growing up, all of you, young men and women, in a tremendous county, a county of opportunity. And understand, and here we have my bookend partners in crime now. I was there by myself for a little while, but it's really great to have other women on the bench along with me. And I am confident that you are going great places, wherever it is that you wish to be. And I hope that we don't have to wait that long, but maybe you'll be our first female president. Thank you.
Okay, here's some bookmarks for you so you see yourself. Okay, thank you, guys.
Sure, thanks. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to hear from our county commissioners on every year they speak so highly of this event, and so we're going to turn the program over to hear a few words from each of the commissioners. Commissioners?
Commissioner Cummings? Commissioner Cummings?
Well, I'd like to thank the Women's Commission for the work that they do, first of all. And as your first female ever elected county commissioner, I am so proud of our judges and so happy that you're all here. And congratulations, Judge Corbett. Very good honor. And thank you all. That video with the breaking news, I think everybody here was in tears, including myself. So what an honor to be here and to be a part of celebrating your achievements and your work and your dedication to looking at different people throughout our county who actually made such a great difference in the lives of everyone. And I have Florence Nightingale in front of me, and I'm by trade a nurse. And, she really worked hard. In nursing school, we learned about her, and you wouldn't have, hand washing and, clean technique today without her, or the respect that nurses currently have today without her. So thank you for recognizing that profession and for recognizing her, and that was Jessica Trauger. Did I say that right? So thank you very much for that. I consider that a huge honor as a professional, as a nurse, so thank you for that. And thank you to my fellow commissioners for actually honoring and allowing a women's commission to be here in Lackawanna County. I'm very proud to be sitting up here and representing the women of Lackawanna County. Thank you.
Commissioner Terriani?
I would like to thank the Women's Commission for putting this program on. I think it's really important to get the community involved and get young people involved in it. I think the children should all be very proud of themselves and their achievement. They did a great job, but I think also we have to commend their teachers and their parents. They wouldn't be able to thrive like this if it weren't for their families and their teachers. It's a great thing. I didn't know Florence Nightingale, and I didn't know Betsy Ross, but I knew the other women that you chose, and you did a great job, every one of you. And I just want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to be a part of your day. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our distinguished judges, this is the sixth time that I've had this honor of being here for the Bookmark contest. And I'd just like to thank the Lackawanna County Women's Commission, because it really matters. And to all of our students out there, I knew Nancy K. Holmes very, very well as a councilwoman, as a woman who cared about her community, and as the person that was at mile 22 in the Steamtown Marathon that would cheer me on every year. She was always there until she passed away, yes. And I was there when the library was dedicated, Ryan, and her children would be blown away by this. And I'm hoping that we can get some of these markers to the children and get some out to the library out on Greenridge Street, because she really cared about educating our children and reading, and the library is absolutely, her aura is in that library, and you can feel it when you go through there. And Judge Corbett, she broke down barriers for women of Lackawanna County. And Victoria, you know, this is an honor. Like, when you're an elected official, I mean, it's not easy sometimes. Judge Corbett doesn't have an easy court. It's hard a lot of times, which she has to make decisions on. But to have someone like yourself come forward and talk about who she is as a person and what her impact is on the community, it just really matters. So thank you for what you did for our judge, and to our judges that are here, truthfully. Thank you. And to everyone else, Jean Ann, thanks for getting your medal today on behalf of Ariane. But I mean, you're living legends. You're people that the children of our community look up to, and that really matters. You know, we have Betsy Ross and Florence Nightingale and all the other people that are here, and Candace Kelly. Like Candace Kelly, that's fabulous. I never would have thought about them. But Candace Kelly has an impact on our community, because she lets everybody know what's going on, what's the hazards that are going on the news, what's going on, what's the weather about, what's going on in the community, what's the next situation that's in front of us. And to be able to realize that and to make her a bookmarker, because she's part of our community. But to all of the students here today, all of you matter, and to your teachers, and especially your parents here, thank you very much for coming out today, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you on behalf of the Board of Commissioners.
Could we have all of the teachers, I know Mrs. Herman is here, any of the other teachers stand up, please, so we could see you and give you a nice round of applause. It's Mrs. McNeff. We have the lovely Mrs. Herman. She and I have become good friends through all this. And Mr. Yakavazi, who, what did I first tell you, Pete, when I called?
That West Siders get things done.
That's it, baby. That's how it is.
And for the viewing audience, he used to be our quarterback too. So.
Oh, okay.
You're good enough to be the quarterback. That worked.
Well, thank you for helping us and continuing to do this year after year. It's very, as you can see, this is important, and more important than being important, it touches the lives of people who think when they got the phone call, like Candace and Trish and Jean, oh my God, somebody actually thought of me. To be thought of, even if it's one person, that you've made a difference, that's all we ask. It's one person that you touch, and that's exactly what was done here today. And a little bit of history and some great artwork. So this is all about the arts as well. So thank you so much for that. We are going to have another group photo, so all the kids, I'm going to need you back up here in 2 minutes. But again, to all of you, the sky's the limit. Reach for the stars. Do whatever you want, because you can do it all. And women, you never know. You might be coming on the tails of these three lovely ladies here, or this first female commissioner, Laureen Cummings. Who knows what's out there? Just keep reaching for the stars. And to parents, thank you so much for raising such beautiful children and for doing what we need done. Thank you very much. And to thank you, too, to ECTV for being here and taping, as always, Miss Fran Pantuso with the camera. Franny, how about a nice round of applause for our Fran? The rest of the commission here who are with us, and also for WBRE and the lovely guy back there behind the counter, behind the camera, as well as Vic, as well as Becky. Thank you. That was wonderful, and we appreciate it. And our love to Candace. Thanks, everybody, and have a great week.